Hi guys, Chox here. Welcome back to the cake decorating playlist. We are outside today because it is absolutely gorgeous, and I am going to show you some tips and tricks for writing on cakes. Now in our last video, I showed you how to make a template, and in this video, I am going to show you how I practice writing on it. All right, here we go. All right, so what I have going on is just some leftover icing here, and then I have that lined up with a small writing tip. So the key to good writing is just keeping even, consistent pressure on your piping bag so that you don't have breaks in your icing. Of course, there's going to be air in there. You want to make sure there's no air, but there is a good consistent pressure where you're not getting breaks in your icing. And you take your template that we just made, got your piping bag, and you want to keep it kind of straight up and down here. Oh, I hope the shadows don't get in the way. Oh, little wiggly, but that's okay. That's why we practice, right? Ooh. It's a little awkward doing this around the camera, huh? So there's a happy birthday going on here. And you don't want to dip your tip, oops, down. You want to keep it just a little off of your workspace, because when you come to doing this on cakes, you don't want those lines in the base icing there. Ooh. Just take your time and practice. I like to practice starting big and going smaller, because the smaller that you write, it takes a little bit more of a steady hand and a really good feel of where you have space on your workboard here. So there you go, just keep practicing, and the good thing about the wax paper on this, you scrape it off, set it aside until you need it again, and I'll show you that again. Alright, so here we go again. You want to remember to maintain equal pressure. Guide with your second hand as well. I was trying to keep it out of there, but and the more you practice, the easier it gets. There we go. The main key for beautiful letters is to practice and even pressure. There, these ones look a lot nicer. Alright, so pretty straightforward there. Another way to practice writing also, because sometimes like anniversary is a really long word, I place out my decorations where I want to set it and then practice writing there. But also when I'm actually decorating the cake, I will put the flowers on first and then do my words. Or if it's a big word, put your words on there, your inscription on there first, and then decorate around it in the space that you have left. So Mr. and Mrs. Smith, it looks like they're having a happy 50th anniversary. We're going to do smaller printing here because there's a lot of words. So we're just going to use short squeeze and pull strokes with our bag, our piping bag, and very consistent bag pressure. You got smaller letters. And this is why it's good to write it out to practice. Oh, fancy swirl. And usually people want an age and whatnot on their birthday cake, so you got to leave room for the numbers. Practice your numbers. Anniversary is one of the longest words I write on cakes. That and graduation. Finding the right placement on that can be a little difficult. And sometimes you get those people, they want just a whole book written on their cake. And it's like, oh, can we just say happy birthday to the whole group? But I've had cakes where I've written like 20 or 30 names on a cake, so everybody gets noticed, and that's cool too. There we go. So just consistent pressure. Looks beautiful. Keep practicing and you'll get your cake writing down no problem. Alright guys, that's it for me today. Thank you for joining me. Tips and tricks for writing number 2. Practice, 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 practice. And you'll have beautiful cake inscriptions. Alright you guys, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the subscribe button. I'd love to see you around here. Leave your comments, any questions that you may have. I love chatting with you guys on YouTube and social media. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time, and happy cake decorating.